Well, good morning. It's the Exodus day today, the day that we head back home. It's been another interesting, let's say, camp. It's been sort of very relaxing and very relaxing and chilled out and calm. We've just chilled out in camp, really. It's where the other half live. But this weather, even just now, like literally about 5 minutes ago, it rained again. I had to pop outside for a minute and do some business. What business are you in, Mr. Hobbs? Oh, the business I'm in is having to go outside my tent and have a crap. So, yeah, so I had to do that. Luckily, it wasn't raining, and I just grabbed, a drop more water in there because my water was just going down a bit, and it saved me having to go out later on. I don't really know what time I'll get going. It's kind of like one of those things I sort of slowly pack up as the day progresses, to be honest. Probably try and get going around about 2ish. Certainly don't want to be, too late getting back, but I'm not in any immediate rush either. But just maybe over my left shoulder, that might be the first sun, proper sun, if it lasts for more than 5 minutes. Because in fact, even if it lasted for 1 minute, that would probably be the first sun that I would have seen since August, camping almost. Go back, watch every minute of all of my videos to the very end, because that helps the YouTube algorithms as well. Go back, you will go back to the beginning of the beginning, and you will watch every single video from the beginning to the end. But it would help. It would help. You could just run, because YouTube wouldn't know. You just run the video and then just go off and do your matters or something. This might be the first sun that we have had since August, if it lasts for more than 30 seconds. It probably won't last very long. It would be most welcome though, I have to say, because the weather really has been shocking. So the next time I come out will be a bit later in March, and we'll kind of see what the weather does then. I don't know what shelter I will bring on that occasion. We'll kind of play it, play it by ear, I think. It has been an enjoyable trip. I've done a little video here and there, not so much. I'm not really under a massive amount of pressure to be pumping content out. Although the chance would be a fine thing. I tell you, you've got to laugh. I tell you what, in this world, it's probably been the same throughout history, to be honest. It's not just in this day and age or at this moment in time, but it does seem to me that at this moment in time, given what we've just been through for 2 odd years, and now, and now what's going on now, You got to have a laugh. You have to laugh. You just, you know, you got to. You have to laugh, even at the most inappropriate things. I always say, never apologise for laughing. Never apologise for doing something that maybe is a little bit outlandish or a little bit close to the knuckle. You know, if you find it funny, or one or two others find it funny, even if it offends the rest of the entire world, you know, if you've laughed at it and you've had a moment of laughter from something or other, you know, as long as it's not, you know, completely malicious or, you know, cruel or something like that. I mean, I don't yeah, I mean, you know, within reason, obviously, but, you know, I think it's always good, you know, to laugh. Oh no, it keeps my world going round anyway. Anyway, so it's 10 past 10, so I think I'm going to make a tea, and my tummy is getting a bit rumbly, so I need to find my porridge and have some porridge. I have to say, it is a bit of a mess around here. I must admit, my messes are a bit legendary. I'm sure other messes are legendary too, but, you know, back there I've got a spare gas canister which I'm probably going to need. I've got some cheese which is probably going to go back home again, although I might open it later. Over here I've got my shoes. I don't know why I didn't think of it right at the very beginning, but I've hung my socks up on that bit at the back there, and hopefully that will help dry them out a bit. And I only did that a day or so ago, but we've managed to dry them out somewhat. I think my trousers are probably on the... My trousers are, well, they're sort of... They're neither dry nor damp, really. They're neither one nor the other. What I can't quite understand is, I'm sure that I wore... I'm sure I wore my underwear in, but I haven't found it. So maybe I did forget to put it on. I honestly don't know. I don't normally forget that type of thing, but I was in a bit of a rush to get going, so I suppose it's possible. I don't know, bit of an odd one, that one. And then obviously we've got our usual mayhem, you know, back here of wires and things like that. It's it probably looks worse than it really is, to be honest. But it does look a bit of a jumble back here. I must try and do a video on this Rubik's Cube G-Shock. I did a short on changing the watch face, but it didn't exactly take off, which was a surprise because it's like brand new out. So I was kind of expecting that to have taken off, and it hasn't. Oh well. But I will do a video on that at some point. I must admit, with this really quite miserable weather that we're getting, it's not exactly inspiring me, even though I'm pumping out a lot of content. To live in my mind. You know, there's still loads more that I can do, but it's probably good I don't pump it all out one go. Then I'd be a bit barren for later on then, wouldn't I? There's no hope. There's no hope. God. It's no wonder people don't watch this channel. They've got more sense. Okay. Alright, okay. Well, I'm going to... Oh dear me. Testing. Yeah, we're still recording sound. I've got to keep an eye on the sound because it wouldn't be the first time that I've recorded and not recorded anything. I do have to remember, the one thing I do have to remember when I'm packing up is to do some sort of recording about the inside of the shelter here. Sort of do a composite patchy in thing of some footage of the inside of this, not so much the outside. Although I probably could go around the outside as well, to be honest. But mainly the inside, just the space really, you know, compare it to the, and we really have actually, look at that. There is a glow behind, and I might even, I don't know, I can't tell. I don't think it's raining. I can't see any. I was just looking on the fly sheet as well to see. But I must admit, this is, if as a tent, this does tick. I mean, I'd like a little bit more headroom, but then, you know, the Trailstar doesn't exactly have, you know, maximum, you know, headroom. It probably has, you know, a little bit more than this, but that obviously can vary. I must admit, as a tent goes, the Akto is pretty spacious, really. You know, okay, Lass has been outside the entire time. You know, she's been inside for, you know, I've been here 2 days really, 3 nights, 2 days, and you know, in the time that I've been here, she's been inside 1% of that time. I mean, I've left the door open a bit. I have closed it at night because the wind is coming towards me now in the door, so I have had to do it up. But I've called her, you know, many times, and I've seen her sniffing around outside. And when I see her sniffing around outside because there's food there, then I open the door, she'll pop in for a minute, and she just goes back outside again. Wow, that is, wow. It really is a bit of nice sun there. That might dry things off a little bit. All right, I'm going to make a tea, and we'll carry on. Yeah, it's just gone 10:15. Welcome back to the afternoon of the last day. We're largely packed up. It's coming up to 2. I've done most of my packing. I probably need to try and get a little bit of a leg on, to be honest now. I'm never the quickest when it comes to packing, but I found my underwear, bizarrely. Someone commented that I'm the only YouTuber that talks about his underwear. There's a surprise. I found my underwear. They must have been somehow lodged inside the leg of my trousers or something. But no, I got I got my underwear. I didn't think it'd be possible to not remember my underwear. Socks, obviously, for the walk back. T-shirt, shirt there. Basically, I will strip everything that I'm wearing off. I'll probably just put the sweater or the fleece back on again. Other than that, I'll put all of this stuff back on again, and what I'm wearing I will just put in here. It'll pack down very small, it really isn't very much. We'll go in there, which then goes in the pack, which is, you know, pretty full. I probably could have squished things down more. It should go in okay. The only big things to go in inside the pack is the mat, which is quite big, and obviously the cooker, which is also, I have to say, you know, quite big. But that should hopefully fit in the top, and then my clothing stuff can just fit, you know, around that some way or another. Everything else is, oh, and then I've got this bag here. I got that bag to go in as well. So there is that as well. That's just bits and bobs. I always find when I pack, I find something else that needs to go in. I've got most of everything in. Like I said, really am in the position now where I really do need to start, you know, getting a bit of a move on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish my tea, and then I'm going to deflate the mat, and I'm going to lie down. I'll get changed, and then I'm going to lie down and just do a short few clips in here, and then try and edit them with the video that I did of the Zulu video. If Petra ever watches my I doubt Petra ever watches my stuff just as well, to be honest, but if Petra Hilleberg ever watched any of my videos and she's riding a horse or something and I go Zulu, the horse is going to go woo. Oh God. All right, okay, I'm gonna finish my tea and then try and be sensible for 1 minute. No chance of that one. Well, I think we've pretty much finished our camp. We're going to collapse the Hilleberg Akto down in a minute. I think it should be relatively straightforward, you know, to do that. And of course, you know, I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. You know, as always, thank you very much for watching. Let's hope that sometime very, very soon we get some nice weather. We're certainly owed it, that is for sure. I'll see you in the next one. Gonna get my gloves on and get this tent away and start walking. I'll catch you soon. Or let's just see where her ladyship is. Of course, she's down here playing by the water. Until next time, thanks for watching.